beautiful sunrise.
9:30. Let's go.
Good morning and welcome back to Listen, I Have an Idea. It is the 19th of November today, and today is going to be my big word day. I've been teasing it for a while that I'm going to have a big word day where I sit down and try to write 5,000 to 10,000 words, and I just haven't made the time yet, but today I have made the time. I've set aside the entire day, and all I'm going to do is write. It is a couple minutes after 9:30 right now, and I'm going to get started for the day. I'm going to be working on a lot of what I worked on yesterday, but to start off, I just want to review everything that I have so far, go through all my chapter notes, figure out where exactly I want to start for today, how I want to link everything together, and then we'll go from there. I want to keep it nice and easy, nice and simple. That way it's not a burden to sit at my desk all day and write. I'm going to get started, and I hope you enjoy following along my big word day. Yesterday, right before I went to bed, I had a little bit of inspiration to write a little bit. So 386 words, another little conversation where I don't know where it's going to take place just yet, but it's there. It's written, so now I'm going to put it into Scrivener. Going for this drink this morning with a little bit of the s'more syrup. It's nearly 11 o'clock, so it's time for the first check-in. We are at 1,243 words altogether. That does include the 300 and whatever I took over from my Google Docs. I ended up beefing up that first little conversation, and now we're there. I'm contemplating whether or not to update it on the NaNoWriMo website, but I think I'm going to. And then just every hour I will reset my word count on the Scrivener. And I'll keep a running tally. That way I know exactly how much I've written by the end of the day. Although the NaNoWriMo website will be doing that tracking for me too. Okay, first update for the day. 1, 2, 4, 3, and I am feeling good. Maybe let's see more options. Where am I writing today? I'm writing at home. How are you writing? On my laptop. When did I start? 9:30-ish. When did I end? 11 o'clock. Okay, let's update that. There we go. Oh, no. Where is it? There we go. This we had to update from yesterday. So yes, I've mostly written at home. There we go. First update for the day. We're feeling good. I didn't think I had that many words to add on to that one little bit of conversation, but I started editing it, going through, adding all the grammar, the punctuation, making sure that everything worked. And I came up with a couple ideas that would really beef it up. And so I just kept adding to it and adding to it. And then there's a little segue to another conversation that works out really well. This I can already tell is going to be pretty early on in the book. It's not something I initially planned for, but I think it's something I want to put right in chapter 1, like right at the very beginning of the book, right after the prologue, of course, but like chapter 1, put it in there. I think it makes the most sense, and it kind of sets up our main character. It sets up our new character that we've introduced, and it shows their friendship quite well so far. It gives a really good background to the new character, gives it a good background to our main character, and I'm liking it so far. Now, since it's 11 o'clock, I'm going to take a couple minute break, and then I'm going to get back to it. My goal by 12 o'clock, of course, is to be at the 1667 for the day. I'm hoping maybe I can push it a little bit more, maybe up to 2,000, but we'll see. At this point, since I'm not editing, everything will be new words. What I might try to do is tie everything back in with chapter 1. We'll see. I will update you again at 12 o'clock. 12:05, let's update. So this past hour, as you can see, I got 502 words. Not the best, but you know what? I got a lot of work done, and I'm happy with those words. Let's update them on the website. I'm gonna add these ones in here. 502. We'll answer all the questions today. 5. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so we've oh my goodness. It's a long day. Can you tell? We've met the daily word goal for today. Everything is progressing as normal. Okay, so for this past hour, I have been working on connecting the conversation that I was working on earlier to the actual chapter 1. I had to fix a lot of the grammar and how chapter 1 was already taking place to mesh it in nicely with the chunk of writing that I had completed earlier. But everything is looking good, and I think I have a nice, solid first chapter. I did have to get rid of quite a bit of words from that chapter. I'm not deleting the words, I'm just moving them to the very base of the document. That way I can keep the words as part of my word count, but they no longer work with that chapter. I will most likely work them into chapter 2 somehow, because there was a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end of chapter 1 that I'm going to leave for chapter 2. So we'll see how that goes. For now though, everything's progressing great, and we're having a good time. Since it's a little bit afternoon, I am going to go have lunch now, and we will be back maybe in like 20-30 minutes and continue writing. Look at that lighting, it's so great. Anyways, I am continuing my break. I am outside, going to be doing a little bit of yard cleanup quickly since it's so nice today. I mean, It's about 8 degrees, so I need to wear a jacket. But I figured I would check my raspberry bushes. I haven't looked at them in a little bit. Let's see how many berries we can get today. Swan, anything? Ooh, there is something. There's like 1.5 berries on this part. Take those 2. Over here, looks like that's all we're gonna get. So we got 3. I will harvest all of them. Oh, there's another one. Nice. These are all the ones I got today. It is a little bit after 1 o'clock. It is 1:09, and I am back at it. I ended up eating lunch. I helped outside for a little bit. We put a whole bunch of the summer stuff away. I ended up moving up a table and I didn't realize there was water on it. So when I lifted it towards me, it completely spilled on my shirt. So I changed into this little rainbow number. But now I am back ready to write. So I think I'm going to start off on chapter 2, or maybe not chapter 2, but start a new chapter and maybe introduce the perspective of the other main character. I wanted to do split perspective all along, but this time around I decided to write a couple of chapters from one character's perspective and then throw in the other character's perspective, and it was working. But I want to try and write a scene that'll take place very much simultaneously as that first chapter and kind of put our main characters in the same location so we can have the meet cute eventually. So I'm going to try that, see where it goes, spend the next hour writing, and then update you after that.
This is my writing buddy for the day. I don't know what's going on with her ear. I think she's channeling her inner elf. Right, Liz? What's up with your ear? You look cute, though. She has her toy. She's just relaxing, listening to me type. She is living the life.
All right, it is now 2:24. Oh gosh, I should have checked to see how much I've written so far. 1,138 words for this little writing sprint. I kind of got off on a tangent rewriting this new chapter. Everything is progressing beautifully. I'm finally writing from the main male's perspective. Not that I haven't written from his perspective, but I feel like this is genuinely his perspective and it's really nice. It's coming very easily. But I just heard that I got a package, so I'm going to go upstairs and see what it is. I think it's a record and I'm so hoping it is Taylor Swift Red, Taylor's version. Let's go see what it is. It's right here. Do you like the palm in here?
No? What?
You don't like the palm in here?
Oh, I didn't notice it. No, stays.
Ready, Lizzie? Are we gonna open it? Let's do it. Okay, let's try to open it one-handed. See if it goes. Thing is, I don't want to break the box as I'm doing it. But okay, there we go. There we go. Let's see. Is it? Oh, it is! It's Taylor's version of Red. Look at it. Beautiful. Now I have to check your nose because I feel like I give you a little paper cut. I'm sorry. You're good. You're good. Oh, beautiful. But back to Taylor's version. It's gonna look so good. Not only do I get to add it to my collection, but I'll show you where I'm actually going to display it. So here is my record playing area. I have my record player, which I got off Amazon for like 120 bucks, I think. It's pretty good. Does what I need it to do. It sounds pretty true. These are some speakers that my sister got me for Christmas last year. I like them. The wood sides of them matches the wall quite well. This is my awesome antique haul, I guess, estate sale onyx lamp. When I turn it off, you can see it's green and orange. I love it. I paid like 20 bucks for it, but I love it. And then this up here, this is probably the newest feature. So this is an old frame that I got at the thrift store, which I painted gold to match the frame that I have above my bed. I added these little hooks in here, and then we have this little coat hanger attachment. So whenever I am playing an album, I can put the album that I'm playing on display. So I just have to put it in there, and then I use the little hook. Can I manage it one-handed? There we go. Put the little hook there to hold the album in place. I know there's quite a glare right now, but when it's all put together, it looks so good. This album was made in France. I don't know if there's going to be any difference between this album and all the other ones, but I know for Fearless, she had ones made in Canada and made in Germany. And even though I live in Canada, I got the Germany one, and the color of it was a lot better, a lot truer, people were saying. So let's open it up and find out which one I got. I think she said there was different faces of it. I just want to see it. As you've seen in many of my videos, all of my Taylor Swift albums are right over here. These are just the records of them. I still have a lot of the CDs. The CDs I don't have are Reputation, Folklore, and Evermore, but I have all the rest on CD. Yes, this is the newest one. So let's open her up. All of the albums that I have, I purchased either at the store. Which ones did I get at the store? I bought Rep, and then my brother gave me Lover. Sounds so weird, but he found it at his work, and he got it for me and gave it to me for my birthday a couple years ago. Or was it last year? It was one of the years. Anyways, he got that one for me. I bought 1989 when I visited my sister out in Calgary and Edmonton back at the beginning of 2020 before the pandemic happened. What else? I bought the rest pretty much online. Fearless, Evermore, and Folklore I was able to order through her website. Same with this one, I ordered through the Taylor Swift website. And then the other ones I got at a local record store, but it took a while for them to ship. So I ended up ordering, I guess, the replacement versions off of eBay. And so the eBay ones came first, and that was Speak Now, Red. I think that was it. No, Fearless and Red, sorry. And Speak Now I ordered off of eBay. Those ones I'll have there. But I ended up ordering Fearless, Red, and which other one? Oh, and Taylor Swift, the debut album on, or from my local record store. And so I ended up with a couple of duplicates. So the duplicates, they stay right here. So I have Red, the original version, which now it's going to be replaced by this one. And then I also have Fearless, platinum version on vinyl. I have 2 copies of it. These 2 were originally wrapped. Those will be staying there. So here it is, what you've all been waiting for. I'll show you before I show myself. Here's all the lyrics, the ones that she teased on her TikTok in her original handwriting. Oh, it's fabulous. Okay, let's take a look. Which one do we want to listen to first? I kind of want to go with the D, like the 4th album. With all of the new stuff. Fabulous. Let's listen to this one. Let's play it. I can't play it on the video, but I'm going to play it. Start. There we go. And it's tradition to take a picture of my albums with my Liz. Back to the writing. As you can see, it was 1,138 words. Let's add these onto the NaNoWriMo website. All right, let's add them in here. 1138. Doing pretty good. Let's get all these guys in there. I wasn't actually writing until then. When did I start writing? I did start about 1. Let's put 1:15-ish, I think. That's maybe when I started writing. And about to 2:24. There we go. We're very close to 3K for the day. My biggest word day so far is 3,052. So I really only have to write like less than 200 words to beat that day, and then I am on track. I love looking at that little spike in the words. It's gonna look so good. At this point, how many days ahead are we? I think we're 3 days, almost 3 days ahead at this point. So we're doing well. This is the view from my desk. Look at how good that looks. That is meant to look like a piece of art, and really, it is. It is a little bit after 5 now. And I am at 1,163 words. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I have crossed over 4,000 words though. So let's update on the NaNoWriMo website and see. Okay, yes, I definitely think that math checks out. 6.3, we're looking good. Writing at home. Laptop. I started this writing at about 3 o'clock. And I know it's 5:03 right now, so we'll just update it there. Yep, there we go. We hit the 4,000 word mark. We're looking good for today. And as you can see, this is now officially our biggest word day of the month so far. And there we have it, 4,000 words. I think I'm doing pretty well so far today. I ended up working on the last little bit of the chapter 2. I finished it up. It's looking beautiful. I needed a couple 100 more words to really hit that 4,000 goal. So what I did was I went back into my chapter notes. I updated all the chapters that I've worked on so far, added in a couple of extra notes, edited it, and we're sitting pretty. 4,000 words for today. Since it is 5 o'clock, I'm going to take a break. I'm probably going to have supper, and we're going to be setting up the Christmas tree tonight. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, I'm going to stop writing right here for today. This is the last that you see of me writing today. It has been fun. The next chapter I'll be working on is going back and re-editing the original chapter 2. Most of it will still fit with what I've updated in this version, but there's still a couple of things I will need to adjust, edit, and throw in a couple of extra conversations to make it all fit perfectly. It's time! Our box of goodies here, and we are ready to decorate the tree. Finished decorations with Lizzie. We have the tree. I think it looks really good. It's the same every year. What do you think of the tree, Liz? Like it? Look at her. Oh, so precious. It is almost midnight. I did not end up writing that last 1,000 words. I enjoyed my evening setting up the Christmas decorations and spent a little bit of time watching TikTok. All right, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with another writing vlog. Until then, happy writing. Bye. This is the other frame I was talking about that's above my bed. Again, thrifted it. There was a different picture in there, but I didn't like it, so I painted it. And I actually painted the one above my vinyl record player to match it. But I just like it. It looks very antique. I love the gold on it. It's beautiful. The only thing is it's just a tad bit small for the size of the bed. But other than that, it's beautiful.